welcome once again to Jacob's Toys. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. In this video we are taking a look at the Hasbro Ninja Turtle Power Rangers crossover, in particular the blue and black. Now this of course is from the Boom Studios Power Rangers X Ninja Turtles comic book, where we of course saw the Ninja Turtles take on the power abilities of the Power Rangers. Very cool indeed. Now these are figures from a few years ago, and I've kind of taken my time picking them up because I've only just kind of completed the graphic novel, and I thought I want to have the Power Ranger Turtles in my Ninja Turtle collection. They'll fit in quite nicely, and I opted to put them in my Turtles collection as opposed to my Power Ranger collection just because I thought they fit better. But yeah, they are very cool. So this is the Black Ranger, which is Donatello, and this is the Blue Ranger, which of course is Leonardo. Now the colours of their bandanas don't match up completely to the Power Rangers, so if you've got severe OCD it might mess with you a little bit. So Donatello is of course black, when of course his bandana colour is purple. But the nice thing about them is their weapons kind of, there was a bit of a morph between the weapons of the Power Rangers and the weapons of the Turtles. So of course Donatello has the bow staff, and the Black Ranger has the axe like cannon, and he's got kind of an extended bow with the cannon on the end. Leonardo of course has swords, and the Blue Ranger has the kind of sai weapons, so he's got just shorter swords but longer sai, if you like. There's an alternate head with each of them, so you can have an unmasked or a masked head. Here they are. Here's Donatello and Leonardo, and they're quite unique. They're quite unique head sculpts. I've not seen these head sculpts on other turtle figures, so that's a plus. And of course you get a whole bunch of hands and a couple of effect pieces in there as well. All in all, these are quite nice figures though, and they do pick up a relatively mid-range price range now on the aftermarket. They've been out quite a few years now. As I said, I kind of slept on these for a little while. I wasn't too sure. They did go into kind of clearance for a little while in some stores like the Entertainer over here in the UK, but then they've since disappeared and became a little bit of a not a grail item, that's a wrong word to use, but they have become a bit of a chase item for some people. I personally really like the design of the Power Ranger Turtles, and these are pretty much spot on to how they look in the comic book. Now there are a few things that do kind of mess with me a little bit. So obviously the proportions are a little bit different because they have the bodies of the turtles in regards to the chest area and the shell, but then of course they've got kind of elongated limbs, so they're more kind of humanoid than the rest of the turtles. So if you are having them on a turtle shelf like I'm going to display them like this with the mask in the hand and the unmasked head on the actual body. But if you have them in a turtle collection, they do kind of stand a little bit taller than the other turtles, which does mess a little bit with the proportions. But they're a cool version of the turtles, and there's loads of crossovers now, so there are a whole bunch of crossovers, and I think I'm going to kind of pick a few of those up, so I decided to get my hands on these turtles. Now there is a full line. There is of course the 4 turtles, there is April O'Neil, there's Shredder, and there's a Tommy from the Power Rangers as a foot soldier. So do check out my channel for some of the other videos as well. I will be having a look at all of them. But here you go. Here's the mask and the unmasked head. One thing I will say is that the Power Ranger helmets are in proportion to the turtle heads, so they do look like they'd fit over. But here's the full lineup. So as I said, check out my channel for a video on all of these. Shredder looks incredibly cool in my opinion. But yeah, there we go. Thanks very much for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. Ninja Turtle Power Ranger crossover. Thanks very much for watching. See you soon.